Right, so I've got my Christmas tree to my right, my monstera to my left, and we're gonna talk all things periods today.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend, for it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end, no they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Emily Price. If you're new, I'm on here on Instagram and TikTok. My main platform's Instagram, but YouTube has my heart. Like, I love sitting here and talking to people and feeling like I'm making connections and friends. So today I'm going to talk about periods, debilitating period pain, and my personal experience with periods and the products that I have found are my holy grails. I'm not going to bore you all with my period story because I've told it over and over, time and time again, in weekly vlogs, in dedicated videos. I have always had bad, painful periods, and they have affected my life. I started my period when I was 9, and since I was, for the first 3 years, I didn't really get many bad pains. But from the age of like 12, 13, I started getting excruciating pains throughout my entire week of my period. It would stop me from going to school, stop me from moving. I was sometimes thrown up from being in so much pain. It's caused me to have like severe migraines. Like, I've had like really bad symptoms of periods, and I'm so jealous to anyone out there who right now is sitting all smug at home and has no pain. I don't know why you'd be watching this, maybe to help someone else in your life who could be going through hard time with their period. But anyway, I basically think I've got either endometriosis or PCOS. A lot of my symptoms point more towards PCOS. I've had several different tests, blood tests, ultrasounds, bits and bobs, scans at the hospital, and there have been signs that I definitely have one of these things, but they have never ever diagnosed me, and are very reluctant to for some reason, even though there's clearly something going wrong down there, and I believe in myself. I believe that what is inside my body is not going on very well. And then basically by the time I went to go and try and plug up the courage and save that money to go private, basically realised if I've got either of those things, there's nothing that can be done to like cure the pain. So I have taken it into my own account to find products that I can share with you and also use myself to conquer and battle my debilitating periods and make the pain only last for 1 or 2 days instead of the whole 7 days. And let me tell you, I've actually feel like I've almost nailed it. Like, I wish there was a product that could stop the pain altogether, but I feel like it's very, very unrealistic for me right now. But the fact that I've managed to get from 7 days of agonizing pain to only a couple is amazing. I also follow loads of amazing accounts online that share informative, educational content surrounding PCOS and what you can do to minimize your symptoms and get less pain, reduce your like negative symptoms whenever you're on your period. But here is what works for me. Obviously, disclaimer, these things might not work for you, or anything to do with like medication or trying new things might not work for your body. All of our bodies are so different, so please don't hold me to it if these things don't work for you. But yeah, here we go. First things first, this is a kind of a random one. I found out that flaxseed works really well at regulating your period. One of my symptoms of my shitty periods are that I get irregular periods. Like, literally sometimes it'll be a couple of weeks and then 2 months between my periods. Like, it literally is just so random, so I can never be prepared. Like, everyone's like, oh, I use the Flow Tracker app, and for me, like, it's worked amazingly for so many other people in my life, and I will rave about that for those people that it does work for. But for me, it's never been able to work because my periods are so sporadic. However, if I am trying to get my period quicker for whatever reason it is, maybe I'm going on holiday and I don't want to be on my period whilst I'm away, this is actually what's worked for me. I'm not gonna lie, like, don't hold me to it. I'm not a scientist, remember, but this, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, is it a placebo? But I feel like a placebo can't really work in this case. Flaxseed, I don't know, it's got something to do with, it has a link with estrogen. I can't remember if it like encourages the increase of estrogen, which brings on your period. I think it's something to do with that, but please don't hold me to it. However, this has worked actually not regulating my periods because I don't take it enough, although I feel like I could if I continue to do that. So maybe that's a test and you can hold me accountable for, and say to use this on a regular basis to see if it works. But yeah, this is the one from Linwood. It's the cold milled flax seeds, and you can literally just whack it in with any of your meals. Bish bash bosh. These are my holy grail products. I've mentioned these time and time again in vlogs, but you may have missed it, or in some of my like Instagram stories. The BU monthly period patches, they're affordable, they work every single time. I whack one of these patches on, they work in 20 minutes. I don't know how, or within the 20 minutes as well, like even shorter. I have no fucking idea how these work. They literally, I think, have like 3 or 4 ingredients in. Yeah, no, they have 3 ingredients in. They have menthol, eucalyptus oil, and then just the adhesive that sticks it to your stomach. It literally looks like a plaster, like genuinely like a plaster. Let me get one out so I can show you. The smell is like really mentholy. It brings me comfort because these things have been in my life for the last few years and they've stopped me from having the worst period pains in the world. This is literally what they look like. You tear off this wrapper, there's a sticky adhesive section, put it on your stomach, and it has, I'm not sure if it's like the cooling properties that work at soothing the pain. Like, I honestly have no idea, but the fact that it's just like all natural ingredients and essential oils and it stops my period pain baffles me every single time. I've said it for years, and I will never not have these as part of my period saviour routine. I will leave all these products down below, by the way, if you want to go grab some yourself. And sometimes I do work with BU and they give me discount codes, but I have used these for the longest time now, and I truly believe in the product. And from the people that I've put it on so far have also said the same thing. So I feel like this is an all-round winner, and definitely something to try if you're looking and you're desperate for a product that's going to work for you. This is at least a little bit cheaper than maybe some of the other products and will help you. Actually, to be fair, most of these other products are affordable, and then the product that costs the most I have a discount code for. And these are also vegan and cruelty free and all that good stuff. I also, do I have anything else? I also have this from BU. This is their plant picked monthly support to support menstrual health. You take 4 of these capsules a day, and it's supposed to help to nourish your body and give it all of the nutrients that it's losing during your period. I will leave, again, these down below so you can look more at the science side of things if you're interested in that, but I don't want to bore you if you aren't. So these are what I also have from BU, and they do a couple of other period products too if you want to check them out. Next, moving on to On. I've always pronounced this Oni, and I've found out recently that it's pronounced On, like I'm on my period. Like, I used to say that all the time, but now I'm just like, I'm bleeding from my pussy. So yeah, this is the On Yin and Tonic Natural Remedy, Modern Science, Timeless Magic, Cramp Bark, Ginger and Calendula. You basically put it in like your drinks, and it does have a really funny taste, so sometimes it makes me feel a bit sick, but you can definitely disguise it in multiple different drinks that you have. I sometimes put mine in squash, but sometimes it makes the flavour of the squash taste funny, so maybe sticking to water and just getting it down you is the best option. But it says in here, Yin and Tonic is a careful concoction of clinically proven ingredients designed to reduce muscle spasms whilst replenishing the nutrients that are lost when you're on your period. So again, another option, getting back all that good stuff that you're losing on your period, but also relieving the muscle cramps too. So it's basically those 2 BU products combined, and I've been using this as well for a while. This is my 3rd, I think, and I also swear by this as well. It helps me through it. I use basically a concoction of all these things, and somehow it helps me survive and not want to die during my period. Next 3 products are a brand that I've discovered this year, and I'm so glad I did. They're a brand called Few. I'm pretty sure it's Few. I'm now doubting myself, but it's Few, but it's spelled F-E-W-E. It's basically run by women. We love to see it, and all of their products are centered around empowering women, breaking taboos, helping women through their period, women's life a lot easier in a male-driven world. So I love them. I was so excited to try these products. So I've got the I Touch Myself Balance and Soothe. This isn't technically to relieve any pain, but this is more for pH balancing. And it's a soothing vulva serum with CBD and botanical extracts to ease irritation and discomfort. So yeah, if you're feeling like you've got a lot of irritation going on down there during your period, give it a little massage in there, get to know your vulva a little bit more. It's something that we should be less uncomfortable with talking about, and making sure that our connection with our bodies is strong and not feeling embarrassed by that. So yeah, I really rate this product. And I think it's just like another one to throw in the mix there, especially if you would get an irritated vulva. Next, we've got the Take a Deep Breath Peppermint Flavoured Ginseng Pore Spray, up to 8 sprays daily. And this is a lot to do with like relaxation. And I think this is, again, this might be to do with more like in the evenings, slowing down, CBD vibes, like relaxing the body and mind during your period. And then this, I actually really like this. This is my favorite product that I've used so far from Few, and it's their Calm Balm. It's a soothing CBD stick. You put it on anywhere that you're feeling any tension during your period, or any time, I guess. I haven't actually tried it outside of my period, but I feel like this could also work when you just got like a headache. I get a lot of tension on my temples, so I pop a little bit there when I'm on period. Also put some of this on my back because I get a lot of back pain on my period, and this actually works again, soothing and taking away and reducing those spasms and pain, so it's very bizarre. On the back it says, this soothing lavender and CBD balm can be used anywhere on the body to help melt away tension and give you a moment of comfort. And I actually feel like it does just that. It has like such a nice smell. I love the smell of lavender. Like when it comes to my period, I feel like lavender is such a comfort for me, because I used to have this little teddy, well, it was like a little bunny teddy that I put in the microwave, and it would have like lavender in, and I'd always put that on my stomach. I just grew up having hot water bottles for most of my life, and then when I found these products I was like, yes, 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 I'm obsessed. And then finally, this is the slightly more spenny product that I will leave a discount code because I think they've given me one. They've restocked. This is the My Obi. I've had one of these before where they were just a heating patch, but this is not only heating but also has technology in it. I think is it TENS technology? I think sometimes you have these when you're pregnant, but it basically massages the area. I think this is like a love-hate thing. I feel like it's actually moving and sorting something out down there. I don't know. Maybe that's a placebo as well. But I feel like this works really well for me. So you've got the on-off button at the top, the temperature one, the screen that lets you know like what heat you're on and what massage setting you're on, and then the little massage button, and then the sort of volume increasing and decreasing the temperature and the intensity of the massaging technology. And I have been using this, I think, for the last 2 periods that I've had, and so far so good. It heats up really quickly as well, so it's just super easy to just whack this on. You just plug it in to charge as well, so it's like basically like an instant heat up water bottle, but also has that extra massage technology. But you can have it just as a heat thing if you don't want the massage, or just a massage thing if you don't want to get all hot. Sometimes the other day I got really hot and I was like, oh, I want this massaging me but not, and I realized you can actually do that on here as well, which is fab. But yeah, I know there's like a few different devices that do this, but this is definitely the one that's worked best for me, and I'm excited to try it for my next period and see if it continues to keep working alongside all of these other amazing products. But yeah, I just wanted to shout that out as well because I feel like this could help a lot of people out there. I hope these help anyone with a vulva out there. Let me know your feedback. Let me know if you found any products that I haven't mentioned, or any companies that I haven't mentioned that also do amazing menstrual products, because I always will be the first one to try it out, especially like maybe on TikTok and stuff. I can do like some quick fire reviews, and also do a part 2 maybe in 6 months time if I try out a load of other products too. Hopefully this is beneficial. All the products will be down below. Any discounts I can manage to get from any of these brands I will get just for you, so you can save a little bit of your coin. So shit that we have to pay so much money for products to do with our periods, but it's nice to know that there are brands out there that are creating these things to help make the ad time of the month a little bit less stressful and pain-free. So yeah, I hope this video helps. I feel like it's been a long time coming and I've wanted to film a video like this for a while, but I finally found these sort of like cult products in my routine that are helping me. Make sure to give a thumbs up if you want more period videos. I've got a lot of like period breaking taboo style content over on my new podcast, It's Your Life and This Is Mine. I've been thoroughly enjoying talking to all the guests. You guys can come on my podcast too if you want to. Just hit me up, email me, DM me on Instagram, and we can sort something out, because I'd love to chat to you and share your stories, raise awareness for whatever you want to. Or you can come on my grief sub-series where we talk and break down the grieving process and making you feel less alone during your grieving stories and journeys as well. But yeah, have a wonderful day, evening, week, weekend, whenever you're watching this. I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Bye.